In only his first 2 years in office, Joe Biden might just be the most hated president in the history of the United States, and we're not even kidding you. Only need to log on to Twitter to see some of the crazy tweets being dished out about him and his administration. Joe Biden created the highest gasoline prices, the worst inflation, a plummeting stock market, the highest rents, and a new incomprehensible language. If you vote for Joe Biden, you're part of America's problem. Another disgruntled American wrote, "Here's the problem. Joe Biden hates America, its military, its veterans, and its citizens. He ran for president to serve himself and the deep cabal of the establishment Democrat Party. He didn't have one single idea to make America better, and now we're suffering from it. And it's not just Americans online expressing their dissatisfaction with Joe Biden's leadership. Since Biden took office in 2021, even the world's richest man has been trading jabs with him about his erratic style of governance, which he feels could be destroying America's economy. Yes, Musk's relationship with the White House has surprisingly turned sour, and it's mostly got to do with his comments about the upcoming recession. You see, President Biden isn't taking lightly the criticism being doled out by Musk regarding his leadership. Just recently, the president mocked Elon for being completely fixated with outer space, and so his comments about the US bracing for an upcoming recession don't even make sense. He even took a jab at Tesla and praised Ford over Musk's CV company. Biden said, "While Elon is talking about that Ford is increasing their investment overwhelmingly, I think Ford is increasing the investment in building new electric vehicles. 6,000 new employees, union employees, I might add, in the Midwest, so you know, lots of luck on his trip to the moon." What's really surprising is that just a few years ago Musk was a die-hard supporter of the Democrat presidency led by Barack Obama. Biden was the VP at the time, and so the two had a pretty cordial relationship. But what's changed in just under a decade? Why does Elon Musk seem to hate President Joe Biden so much? Well, we have to go back to the events that transpired immediately after Joe Biden's emphatic victory over former President Donald Trump. Musk was ecstatic, and he even told Fortune that he was looking forward to working with Biden on issues to do with climate change. Musk said, "I'm super fired up that the new administration is focused on climate. I feel very optimistic about the future of sustainable energy with the new administration. Not that we should get complacent or anything, but the wind is at our back for solving the climate crisis with a new administration." But barely a month into Biden's presidency, Musk began disagreeing with a lot of the administration's choices and actions. In fact, tensions began brewing when Biden's administration rejected an idea of a carbon tax proposed by Elon Musk, citing it as too politically difficult. Musk expressed his frustration while appearing on the uber-popular podcast The Joe Rogan Experience. "I think the Biden administration should take a strong stance on this situation. It's like at least half the reason they got elected." Musk has been championing a carbon tax since 2015 and has publicly stated that SpaceX is more than happy to pay for any tax emissions during its space tests and flights in Boca Chica, Texas. However, the feud between Musk and Biden really caught the public's eye last summer when President Biden failed to invite Tesla to an EV summit at the White House. Musk was not pleased, and he even went on Twitter to express how shocked he was that Tesla was not invited, and with good reason too. You see, Tesla has been responsible for over 74 of all electric car sales in the United States in the past 3 years, so Musk felt somewhat embarrassed to learn that Tesla's competitors like Ford and General Motors had been invited, yet they account for only 25% of the consumer market. When the media asked White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki why Tesla was excluded from the event, she responded by saying that Tesla's employees were not a part of any automotive union. Since then, Musk has been a vocal critic of some of Biden's most crucial political agendas. In fact, in December of 2021, Musk made fun of President Biden's Build Back Better agenda during the Wall Street Journal CEO Council event, noting that the administration should just drop the $2 trillion package altogether because it was somewhat laughable. One feature in particular that didn't sit well with the Tesla boss was the fact that this package would authorize a tax credit of up to $12,500 for Americans if they purchased an electric vehicle that was assembled by union workers. This bill would therefore isolate Tesla, as the company wasn't part of the United Auto Workers Union like Ford and General Motors. Musk also called out a tax plan formulated by Biden's administration that would target U.S. billionaires and would see Musk himself pay an annual tax of up to $10 billion. He went on Twitter in October of 2021 to vent his frustration at the bill. "Eventually they run out of other people's money and then they come for you," but it was in January of 2022. that Musk really began to lash out at President Biden unapologetically earlier in the year. Musk shockingly labeled Biden on Twitter as a damp sock puppet in human form. These strong words came after Biden once more decided to meet up with executives from GM and Ford regarding EV adoption, but failed to include Tesla, the highest-selling EV manufacturer in the United States. Biden even went on Twitter to write this statement, which I'm sure must have royally pissed off Elon Musk. Biden wrote, "I meant it when I said the future was going to be made right here in America. Companies like GM and Ford are building more electric vehicles here at home than ever before." Lol, yeah right Biden. No wonder. Musk sarcastically tweeted back, "Starts with a T, ends with an A S L in the middle," throwing shade at the fact that President Biden was purposely choosing to ignore Tesla, the largest EV manufacturer in America. But it's not only Biden's stands with Tesla that has soured his relationship with Elon Musk. The president has on a number of occasions shown very little interest in SpaceX. Interestingly, this side of their beef started in September of last year when President Biden failed to comment on SpaceX's historic first all-civilian mission. Musk was so disappointed that he even went on Twitter to make fun of Biden's failure to acknowledge the aerospace company. He wrote, "He's still sleeping," alluding to a common dig by the Republican Party that is nicknamed Joe Biden as Sleepy Joe. But the president's blatant snubbing of Musk's companies has not gone unnoticed. In February, more than 40,000 Tesla fans signed a petition on change.org calling for Biden to acknowledge Tesla's role as the leading electric car maker in the nation. On the petition's page, the fans wrote, "The White House and the Biden administration have intentionally been trying to ignore Tesla's hard work while propping up GM and other EV leaders. This is an insult to the Americans who work for Tesla." But it's not only Musk and his fans that have noticed the blatant sidelining by President Biden's administration. Even Musk's mother, May Musk, commented on the extent to which Biden's dislike for Musk and Tesla runs deep. She came out all guns blazing to call out Biden for making a mockery out of her son's EV company. Biden's speech was written 20 years ago, just before GM killed the electric car. His speechwriter uploaded the wrong file. This immense pressure from Musk's massive online support eventually forced Biden to recognize Tesla's efforts this February during a speech on domestic electric vehicle manufacturing. Biden spoke highly of the influence that Tesla has had on the EV industry and labeled the company as the largest electric vehicle manufacturer in the US. Although it's pretty obvious this wasn't what Biden wanted to do, because only a month later Biden once more did not mention Tesla and his State of the Union address despite mentioning GM and Ford. Yep, Musk was having none of it. He tweeted, "Tesla has created over 50,000 US jobs building electric vehicles and is investing more than double GM and Ford combined." Well, it now looks like any hope of Musk rekindling a bromance with Biden has gone down the drain, because just a few weeks ago Musk made it very clear that he no longer had plans to vote for a Democratic candidate in the upcoming presidential election. Musk angrily tweeted, "This administration has done everything it can to sideline and ignore Tesla in the past. I voted Democrat because they were mostly the kindness party, but they've become the party of division and hate, so I can no longer support them and will vote Republican. Now watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold." Even during the Trump administration, Musk would occasionally have spits with President Trump, but he would say that at least the Trump administration know what they were doing for Biden. It looks like everyone is confused from top to bottom and the entire administration is just governing this country with chaos. And honestly, from the look of things, we don't think Musk will be burying the hatchet with Biden anytime soon. Looks like Musk has said his goodbyes and chosen to become a die-hard supporter of the Republican Party. Let us know in the comments section down below what you think of Elon Musk voting Republican and whether you think Biden's administration has effed up so badly that they can't redeem themselves in the second half of their run. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.